I write novels that I describe as emotional family mysteries.
How do you come to your material, or how does it come to you?
I think it comes to me for my first book, which was a memoir called The Gerbil Farmer's Daughter, because my dad was a gerbil farmer. I was driving home from the grocery store and I had the kids in the car, and it was like the title almost appeared on the windshield, The Gerbil Farmer's Daughter, and I thought, I wonder if I could write a nonfiction book. I was in the John Greenleaf Whittier house in Amesbury. I said to the docent, who is that woman in the white dress in the garden? And she said Celia Thaxter, and she was a poet who lived on the Isle of Shoals, and she was, quite famous. Celia Thaxter just came out of the painting and got in my car and came home with me, and I've been writing about her for the past year and a half.
What book or character had the most impact on you when you were growing up?
When I was young, the books I loved the most were usually adventure stories. If they had horses in them, that was a bonus because I was a total horse geek. Like The Black Stallion. I loved the Trixie Belden series because she was kind of a tomboy who wasn't pretty like her best friend Honey, and she rode horses. And my mom had a huge impact on me because she was always reading potboilers and science fiction. I fell in love with Arthur C. Clarke. The Thornbirds was a novel I read long before I should have read it. But I think probably the biggest impact on my writing actually were the plays I read. Jean O'Neill and George Bernard Shaw and Tennessee Williams, and I thought their dialogue was magnificent, and I think my novels have a lot of dialogue because of that.
Who do you read now?
So there's a great book I'm reading right now called The Cabaret of Plants. I read a lot of literary thrillers, usually British. I love Benjamin Black. I love Kate Morton, who often writes novels kind of in the style I'm writing right now, where she has a historical plotline and a contemporary plotline and a mystery that connects the two.
What motto or word do you find you live by?
I would say openness. Being a writer is a lot like being a lightning rod for ideas. You have to just be ready to grab them out of the air, and you have to be open with yourself because you have to feel your own interest in a project and know whether there's enough pull within you.
How do you explain your skill to yourself?
The skill that I keep coming back to is that I'm a really diligent problem solver. I've been able to show myself that again and again simply by getting to the end of a manuscript. That's a big accomplishment.
What other form of art speaks to you?
I love looking at paintings. I find there's a lot of mood that then transfers to my writing. And then in the last couple of years, because I've been working on a Celia Thaxter book, I've been doing a lot of gardening. And I get some of my best ideas. They just come to me because I'm doing something else, often with my hands.